Welcome to Faith-Led Healing with Tammy Trayer, Integrative Health Practitioner and Certified Breathworker. Tammy's passion is to help people take their life and health into their own hands so they can live their best life ever. Imagine having the energy to fulfill your dreams and create the life you desire. Rebalance your body by removing the stresses and toxicity and start healing. Listen as Tammy guides you along the healthy path with the Lord leading the way.
Hey, my friends. Welcome to Faith-Led Healing Podcast. I am your host, Tammy Trayer, and today is episode number 53, and I just wanted to wish you a happy new year. It is off to a good start here in North Idaho. Lots going on. I've got an addition going on our house while we wait. I just shared our story on the sale of our property over at Mountain Woman Radio, and I want to encourage you to join both podcasts. Mountain Woman Radio is going to be basically a day in the life for me and sharing what my family and I have going on our homestead, tips, tricks on homesteading, off-grid living, wilderness survival, and just what I'm learning through life. And here at the Faith-Led Healing Podcast, we will be talking about everything spiritual, mental, emotional, physical wellness and healing. So I encourage you to join both podcasts so that you can get a deeper look at what myself and my family are doing on Mountain Woman Radio. And then I can educate you and equip you with what you need to take your life and your health into your own hands on the Faith-Led Healing Podcast. So today we are going to talk about success. I am not a New Year's resolution girl by any stretch. I've watched all these years people, including myself, getting so excited about a New Year's resolution, a new year, because now you can make all these changes. And it always perplexed me. It's like, okay, yeah, it's great. It feels good. There's a new year. Sometimes you have those character building years and you can't wait for the new year to start. I've had those already. But at the same time, we're missing the boat. We're missing the point. We can have success and make changes every day. We don't have to wait for a new year. So let me share that with you. If you have that never occurred to you, if you're having a character building year, decide to make changes to adjust it and to make it different. We can do that. But here's the thing. Success doesn't happen by just suddenly making a change one day and everything changes. Success, my friends, is making baby steps, simple changes daily that over time, bit by bit, little by little, a little becomes a lot. And those changes enable us to embrace life, our health, our healing, whatever we desire, our dreams, to start coming to fruition. And it's just little efforts every day. I always wanted to be able to write in a journal. I tried for years. I had like 30 different journals started with a couple pages written in them when I moved from my previous homestead. And I'm like, this is just ridiculous. I love journals. I love writing. I am a writer. Why can't I journal? Why can't I get committed to that? And sure enough, every day I made it a point. And when I missed a day or I missed my morning, I'd write in the afternoon. If I missed a day, I'd make it a point to just dive in and start writing. And I just kept pushing on. And I just kept guarding that and being determined and being perseverant in creating that habit. And gosh, 7-9 years now, I've been writing in my journal every day. There are a couple times where I've missed a couple days due to different experiences, but that habit's there, that desire's there. And, it's a beautiful gift to myself in being able to write my gratitude because that changes how I view life. It's also a beautiful thing to be able to write things down, but then being able to return back to that journal and read, what was happening in 2022 or 2023 or 2024. Always being able to look back. Every time I look back, my writing really nurtures this new version of myself. And it's an amazing thing. Things don't happen overnight. And in my humble opinion, the best things in life take time. So, and don't be discouraged because things are slow or they take time or you failed. Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, whether it's writing in a journal, whether it's exercise, whether it's, improving your health, whether it's, changing your eating habits, whatever it is, show yourself grace and just keep trying. The key thing is to just keep trying and to not give up and to just keep putting effort forward. Show yourself grace and be proud of yourself for the progression and the progress that you are making. And if you want it bad enough, keep striving. There's a great way to track your progress. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on paper, and you don't need anything fancy. Just write the things down that you want to accomplish. Make a little grid, Sunday through Saturday, and just put check marks on each day that you've accomplished what you're trying to accomplish. We overthink things. We think we need all these special gadgets and apps and all of that. And that's how a lot of times we miss the mark because we get overwhelmed and we overcomplicate things. My thoughts on everything is keep it simple. The more we can keep things simple, here's an example. For years and years, I wrote in a yearly planner. And then there was a couple seasons where it just got really complex because I was keeping track of everything for Trayer Wilderness Business and my Trayer Designs and my husband's Trayer Construction and my son's businesses and his schooling and all those things. And it just became so broad that I couldn't really continue to keep track of it in a planner. I had to do something different. So I had morphed into an online planner and was using something called Nosebee. And it worked great for many years. And then things started to simplify. I didn't have as many things. And that just seemed overwhelming and too complex, too much. I needed to resimplify it. So I went back to writing in a planner. And, that's a perfect example of how things change. And we just need to be in tune. I'm teaching you guys how to be in tune with your body. But it's important to learn how to be in tune with everything you're doing. I want you in tune with Papa first. And then I want you in tune with your body. And then I want you in tune with your routines and the different things you're doing. Are you overwhelmed? Are you is your body tired? Is your body asking for rest? Give it rest. Give it some self-care. Getting all these things into place and really learning how to nurture ourselves and to read our circumstances and our situations. When we learn to do that, we can be so powerful. We have the opportunity to truly take our life and our health into our own hands. We do not need to follow the beat that everybody else is. We don't need to beat to the same drum. We don't need to follow. We can be leaders in our own right. We can be leaders in our own homes. This is one of the most important aspects, I think, that gets overlooked. And in this process, we lose the ability to be ourselves. And that is one of the biggest things I feel that people, the way that people get disconnected from themselves, is they're chasing things that other people are instead of chasing what they need for themselves. And I want to see all of you just being you. And it starts with embracing these things and learning how to find success, finding success in whatever it is you want to achieve. If you want to be more organized, hone in, start writing things down. If that doesn't work, look at a digital planner. Figure these things out. Figure out what works best for you. The same is true with your diet. The same is true with exercise. A lot of times, like with exercise is a perfect example. We follow all these things that are offered online that everybody's sharing that makes it sound so great and that we need to go out there and kill it. And a lot of times, what I see with my clients is they've got certain health issues that when they go out there and kill it, they actually make themselves worse. And then they don't ever embrace exercise or movement in any way because it made them feel worse. Where if we figure out what works for our bodies, I love to walk, and walking sounds kind of, like a lame way to exercise, or at least that's how I used to think about it, because I used to kill it. I loved, if what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. However, there became a time where it was affecting my health, and I wasn't improving, and I resorted to walking and hiking, and um, that nurtured me in such a tremendous way. So just like my season of going through the varying changes to just something simple as a planner, the same is true with exercise, with eating, with journaling, with um, embracing whatever it is we want to in life. We need to figure out what works for us. Stop chasing what everybody's putting out there and saying is the next best thing, and just take time and hone in what works for you. And when you find it, just keep up at it. Keep working at it daily, bit by bit. A little becomes a lot. Sean Croxton coined that years ago. And I love that because that's exactly how we need to approach things. It's not once and done and we have hit success. Yes, that does happen sometimes, but it's very, very, very rare. It takes effort. It takes time. It takes analyzing and seeing what works best for us, regardless what it is. If it's family, uh, health, business, the same is true in my business. You know, we've got to analyze things. We've got to see what's working and works well and make those changes. And don't be afraid to make changes. And if you are, let's say, embracing a form of exercise and it doesn't work for you, you're not a failure. Your body likely needs something else. So don't give up when you run into situations where things aren't working for you. Keep seeking and you will find. So Papa says, ask, seek, knock. And the same is true not only when you are seeking Him, but also when you're seeking clarity for yourself. And here's the other important part to all of this, in my opinion, is when we really want to hone in and analyze things during our quiet time with Papa and in our prayerful time, ask Him to help you to find what works best for you. And I promise you, in that still quiet time, He will start dumping. You will get clarity. You will get vision. You will get everything you need to find success. It's not just a self-analyzation. It's taking it all to Him. So that's an important aspect of that. And quite honestly, that is the first aspect of it all. So as you can see, success is broad, but it's all attainable. And it all starts with you. Your success is not based on anybody else. And it is not based on anybody else's perspective of what success looks like for you. And if you are basing it on that, please, by all means, change that. Your success is your success, not somebody else's, and not based on pleasing somebody else. Keep that in mind. Very, very important. Very, very important. So I want to encourage you to chase your dreams, to chase your desires, to chase your health, your family, your dreams, and know that making daily efforts and changes continuously will lead you to success. So join me on the 8th. I will be going live in my special access community. You can go to faithledhealing.com/community and join me. It is a paid community, but it's very inexpensive. You get to go face to face on Zoom with me, and we get to grow and embrace 2025 together. You can also join me on YouTube at the same time. I'm only on there for 20 to 30 minutes, and then I go completely on Zoom with my special access community. So I would love to have you join me. Um, Such a great opportunity for me to meet you. You guys get to see me all the time. It's really nice to see the faces behind the people that are joining and the names of the people that I know. So I want to encourage you also to join my community. There's a lot happening there. We tripled in size last year. Everything is just taking off, and there's a lot of opportunities to get connected with the right people and a lot of great resources. So you're going to hear me talking about it all the time. We need fellowship, all of us. And it's a beautiful thing, and I would love to have you. So Happy New Year. May you have a very blessed, abundant in every way, and may all your prayers be answered. And may you find great success. You're going to. Just keep striving. That's all you can do. And when you falter, pick back up and start again. You'll be okay. That's how you find success. All right. I love you all. I'll see you next week. God bless.
Thank you for joining us on Faith-Led Healing, where every day is one step closer to your best life ever. We hope you enjoyed the show and encourage you to join us at faithledhealing.com. Connect with us on your favorite podcast app and be sure to leave us a review. Remember, your best life is just down the path, the Faith-Led Healing path.